Hallo Leute, willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Genshin Impact. Letztes Mal haben wir ein bisschen rausgefunden, über was wir Tosli zu verstecken hat und alles und was es sich aufhat mit dem Urmeer und alles, warum es immer mehr steigt. Die Geheimnisse von Fort Meripide, ein bisschen die verbotene Zone auch gesehen. Also es ist sehr interessant, was da läuft, deswegen empfehle ich euch letzte Folge anzuschauen. So. Okay. Und das sehe ich schon.
Traveler and Paimon, over here.
Hallo.
Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sejuin? And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Okay.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
Yep. Sieht nicht gerade irgendwie richtig aus. Können wir selbst wählen?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Na dann. Dann hätte ich gern das kritische Gericht.
Me too. Don't forget Paimon. No problem. Just leave it to me.
Okay. Daran weiter werden die von Zähnchen für euch bestellten Speisen und Tisch geliefert. Und das früher als ich gebe auch ein paar Getränke. Geschmeckt etwas seltsam, aber laut ihr sind sie sehr nahrhaft. Das Milchmix-Getränk schmeckt ein bisschen komisch, aber es hat irgendwie geholfen, dich zu beruhigen.
So delicious.
Schmeckt gut.
Paimon's so happy. Paimon wants to feast like this every day. Feeling full yet? How's the food?
Gut.
Delicious.
Sehr köstlich, danke.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
Yep.
Sejuin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
Beides, würde ich sagen.
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
Ja.
You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister. Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear. Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well?
Okay.
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Clorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time.
Ja, ohne
His
irgendwie
Grace
selbst
also sealed the
bei
pipes
Svens
after
Glück.
Clorand left, to make sure that Linne wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Clorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linne as well. We
Der
had
Timer
to
startet
test
nicht
him,
richtig.
but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger. You were all super considerate and really thought
So.
everything through. It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader.
Okay.
Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervila would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
Das ergibt kaum einen Sinn. Nivert scheint eher ein
Get a good night's rest, you two.
Büro-Typ zu sein.
You both worked very hard.
Okay, machen wir. Okay, also wieder zurück in den Wohntrakt. Das müsste dann hier sein. Ich habe auch jetzt seit letztem Mal die Karte aufgedeckt, damit man es halt besser sehen kann alles. Also, seit letzter Folge ist es jetzt aktiv. Weil, wie man auch merkt, liegt jetzt letzte und diese Folge einen Tag nach dem ersten Mal, also unter dem ersten Tag vom Release. Und ja, ich bin sehr gespannt.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Ich bin auch schon müde. Direkt eingeschlafen. Ah, Paimons Buchstabe ist sofort eingeschlafen. Oh ja.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Gute Nacht. Oh Mann. Vision?
Get out of my way!
Hmm?
What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Was ist los?
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
Was ist das für ein Geräusch? Jetzt frag ich mich auch gerade, dass... Beim wach auf, wir müssen raus und sehen, was los ist. Was ist das für ein Geräusch? Oh oh. Die Musik gefällt mir auch gar nicht. Was läuft hier? Das ist ein Alarm.
Happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Okay. Tschüss. Kann niemand uns
What's wrong
erklären?
with these people? They won't even talk to us.
Das ist was Gemäsche.
There you are.
Ah, Christo.
Oh, thank goodness.
Quisto and Laveroon, do you know what happened here?
Ja, was ist los?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
Oh oh. Die
Laveroon
Schleuse
was
ist
saying
gebrochen,
you're
oder?
new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed. Yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Aha.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? What?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
Der Herzog meinte, wir sollen nach draußen evakuieren?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Okay. Das bedeutet, dass das unten etwas passiert sein muss. Das Erdgeschoss des Fort Repeats. Dort ist die Schleuse.
It can't be that thing.
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
Dort zu der... zum Ort der Ursache, meine Fresse.
Just go and get out. Go on without us.
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Ja, machen wir. Oh, scheiße.
Attention! Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move
Er
as
hat gedacht, dass das jetzt so schnell eskaliert. Go, 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 go. Tut mir leid, durchsagen müssen direkt hier durch. Oh, oh. Manche Schilde werden weisen ein Elementartyp auf. Nein. Geht zur verbotenen Zone. Oh, direkt aber auch. Im Kleister, da ist was gewaltig schief gelaufen. Aufzug, so.
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
You're just in time. But be ready to run. Three, two, one.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Scheiße. Oh oh. Okay, wir müssen ganz schnell zu Neuvillette. Aber ganz schnell. Okay, ich dachte nicht, dass das so schnell eskaliert. Wer hätte gedacht, dass in dieser Folge schon die Schleuse bricht? Oh Mann. Neuvillette, wo bist du? Wir brauchen ganz schnell eine Hilfe. Oh,
Why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
warum?
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Alles klar, den Rest erklärst du mir später.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Okay. Moment mal. Du willst mir sagen, ihr geht jetzt da unten das mit der Schleuse lösen und wir gehen jetzt noch zu alle Kino und oh mein Gott. Oh Gott. Jetzt kommt noch eine Sache nach der anderen. Okay. Ich weiß. Oh ja, hier sind schon schnell Fatui, Leute.
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
Ja.
Are you two the traveler in Paimon?
Yep.
Monsieur Nervalet has left instructions. Please follow me.
Okay.
Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would
Hoffentlich.
be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
Werden wir alles geben. Aber alle Kino ist auf Platz 4. Das geht nach hinten los. Wir kriegen so aufs Maul. Das Garamusch haben wir mit Nahidas Hilfe haben wir es hinbekommen. Aber hier werden wir auch uns alleine gestellt. Okay, wir könnten von Farina vielleicht Hilfe bekommen. Und dann noch, die scheint auch nicht gerade die stärkste zu sein. Oh oh. Oh oh.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Hallo.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
Mhm. Das ist also Alekina, das Oberhaupt des Hauses des Kamins und Vater von Linien und Lynette. Scheint nicht einfach zu sein, mit dir umzugehen. Freut mich, dich kennenzulernen.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Okay.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time.
Mhm.
See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day.
Okay.
Why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
Okay. Sieht ziemlich freundlich aus, aber so einfach kann es nicht sein. Alekina ist jemand, mit dem man rechnen muss. Es sollte besser umsichtig
Traveler,
sein.
what do you think of this cake?
Es gibt eine Zeile von Scaramouche bezüglich von Alekina und scheint, dass sie wirklich eine sehr verrückte Seite hat. Nicht schlecht.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Mhm. Nein, es gibt keinen Grund für Tatage hier, ihr so etwas zu sagen.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
Na, ich glaube schon. Ich glaube an seine Fähigkeit.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Ja, die Illusion. Rita sieht ziemlich nervös aus. Zwischen ihr und Alekina muss etwas nicht stimmen.
Oh, so
Ja,
you're
sie hat, glaube ich,
also
Angst
familiar
vorher.
with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you.
Yep.
Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette.
Über seinen Aufenthaltsort habe ich einige Informationen gefunden.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Oh, da ist eine Feuervision.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame.
Und vielleicht eine
You see, I would
Wasserdelusion.
have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Das ist wahr.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Meripede.
Was mich nicht wundert irgendwie.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Das ist wahrscheinlich Charles tun. Also keine Ahnung, da musst du ihn selbst fragen. Oh nein, Pauls Aussage hat uns in eine schlechte Lage gebracht.
The Fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
Nein, haben wir keine. Es gibt aber auch keine Beweise dafür, dass er verletzt oder getötet wurde.
That is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house. Is it something like that?
Weiß nicht, gute Frage. Sie hebt immer wie Druck aus. Ich bin nicht sicher, ob sie überzeugen kann. Aber zumindest kann ich versuchen, ihr Aufmerksamkeit vorhin auf mich zu lenken. Ja, ich denke, es ist gut so zu schreiben.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Hä? Corina?
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
Was?
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come.
I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Oh. Ich glaube... Ich wollte gerade sagen, die anderen.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe. This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Bitte was? Warum kann er das Urmeer so gut kontrollieren? What the fuck? Okay. Juliet ist noch weitaus stärker, als ich gedacht hätte.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Ja.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
Ja, da ist ein Siegel drauf
I
gehauen.
win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
Yep, scheint so.
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
Ja, okay.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already
Warum
has tons
redet
of
ihr
tea
so
in his
beruhigt? Ihr habt gerade
office.
wirklich eine Krise
I'm
für
thinking about a set of legal
bisschen
codices.
abgedämpft.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
Yep.
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Ja, einfach
Thank
so.
you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Ich weiß es nicht. Ich habe ein ganz schlechtes Gefühl dabei. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, was in der Zwischenzeit gelaufen ist, aber ich kann mir gut vorstellen, dass Alikid immer mehr und mehr Druck ausübt. Und wir kommen vielleicht dagegen zurecht, aber Furina? Ich weiß nicht.
We've spent long enough playing house.
Oh.
Miss Furina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression,
Oh, sie wird immer
was I
wütender.
wrong?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontainian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
Ja.
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Okay. Furina fällt sich anders als sonst. Sie weist die Anschuldigung von Alikid ernsthaft zurück. Ganz ernst,
Then
macht
I
niemand...
ask you, Miss
ja.
Furina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
Nichts getan oder kann sie es nicht sagen? Gerade eben war sie noch so überzeugend zuversichtlich, aber jetzt liest sie plötzlich Lob aus ihr raus wie ein zerplatzter Ballon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
Nein, ich glaube nicht.
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Furina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Furina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium.
Er ist wirklich
But even
verdächtig.
if that had nothing to do with you, Then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Ja.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side.
Ja, das war.
Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
Okay. Das sind alle Themen, über die ich nicht mitsprechen kann. Ich weiß einfach nicht, was nur jetzt Aufgabe ist. Er ist hintergegangen, um sich später wo gehen Urmeer unterhalb von Fort Marie auszusetzen. Aber kann das wirklich alles allein? Und hat Verena die Wahrheit gesagt? Ich glaube nicht.
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
Okay.
You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
Alle Kinowechsel das Thema wirft eine Reihe weniger wichtiger Themen. Auch wenn sich der atmosphäre Mensch nicht spannend bleibt, das. Ja.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so...
Okay.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Okay.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Natürlich.
Paimon's coming too.
Okay. Das wäre ein Gespräch alleine mit Kino. Oh nein.